Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome. How y'all doing this Friday? Y'all playing PoE too? Y'all playing PoE without me? I played a little bit. I'm probably going to play a little bit more this coming week on Monday. Hey, yo, just in time? Yeah. I'm glad I could do that for you, Nemesis. So, I wanted to... Let's just get right into it. So let's make a mage. Vlad the mage. So let's go Empyrean. Oh, I'm already on the mage. Go here. Oh, I remember this was terrible. Okay. There we go. Height all the way. Weight. Chest. Arms. Legs. Muscle tone. Let's make a buff. PoE2 is my cup of tea, like most ARPGs. No, I know. I got more recently into ARPGs because of Last Epoch. But we'll see. I mean, maybe PoE2 could be something that I might enjoy as much as I did Last Epoch. I feel like, especially with ARPGs, I get burnt out on them very quickly. Doing the same thing over and over and over and over again, like, and that's your entire gameplay loop. Like when you play an RPG, that's why when I play a roguelike game like Halls of Torment or Vampire Survivors, I do those games in doses. I can't just dedicate my entire life to anytime I want a game, I'm gonna do that. I'll lose my mind. I can't mentally do it. I respect their class customization, both Last Epoch and PoE2, but the gameplay loop is just kill every mod for the drops, and that isn't part of my thing. Well, Nemesis, Ashes of Creation is not part of your things. That's all you do in Ashes of Creation, okay? I'm just joking. No, but I get that. I totally get that. Head length? What is this? I don't remember. Oh, hair length. I was like, head length? What? God, I really don't like the hair in Ashes of Creation. Like, why isn't there like a black? All right, facial hair. No facial hair. Nail length. I don't care for nails. Markings. I don't know if I want. Sure. Why not? All right. Let me say, as long as that isn't the only option to do, then I'm good. Well, yeah, and I think right now it's just all about the grind in Ashes, right? Like right now, my buddy Roar and Richie are trying to break the game right now, from what I know. I should probably check in on them in a little bit, but and just to give a caveat, I did try the mage out, and I want to talk about the mage experience comparatively to like the fighter experience, and just kind of give my overall thoughts on like how mage gameplay is. Let's go ahead and just shut off the music here. All right, so now we got that. All right, let's get in the game. I'm pretty sure Warrior and all of them are still trying to break the game and get into the Badlands area. I do think that the mage gameplay, however, is interesting. I'm gonna say that with a caveat because you do have different spells and options to go into, and there's no, like, of course, locking out. So click here. All right. All right. We all know here. So like what are people doing for their melee weapon for a mage? Like are most mage players doing a two-handed sword, or is it because the staff isn't in the game? Because I know the most stats is probably going to be like a two-handed sword. Yeah, it's a stat stick basically. I kind of figured, because I have seen two-handed magical swords, so I feel like I might as well start with the great sword. Then I feel like that's going to be the thing. I think a wand is probably the way to go too. I mean, I know a lot of people like using tomes, whatever gives you the best combination of stats. Yeah, I think that's fair. That's totally fair. Did they ever put goblins on this side? Yes, they did. Finally. Let's actually go over here to Samia's Hope, because I really don't think I've done a lot over here. See, that's definitely different, because now I want to see if I use a two-handed sword, because dude, when I use a two-handed sword on the fighter, oh my god, I chomp through these things. Oh, I do not chomp through them. I mean, we'll see. Wow, I have not seen all of the, like, every time when I pass by here, I've never seen goblins. How do people, what game am I playing? I'm playing Ashes of Creation. I'm trying out the mage class for the first time. I don't know how I feel about Arcane Volley personally. Like, it's a little, in my opinion, I feel like it's a little annoying to use. I have to wait. It's kind of like, to me, whenever I played a ranger, right? Because when you play a ranger, you start off with barrage, and I don't know if I like barrage as a starter ability personally. I would really like it personally if your first starter ability was a chosen ability. Like if you had 3 options to choose as a starter ability for your class, I think that would be really cool. To like give it in the hands of the player a little bit. They give you a lot of choice in this game anyway, so I think having an option as soon as you get in the game as to like what spell do you want to start off with would be kind of cool. Never heard of it. Is it good? Yeah, that's what I base my entire channel around. It's literally the MMORPG that I am looking forward to the most. For the longest time, we had not gotten We have not gotten to play Ashes of Creation, but now Alpha 2 came out the end of October, and we've been playing it every weekend, basically. I feel like burning would be a good one, right, for the wand? Like, why wouldn't you go burning? Like, do some extra damage? Or maybe frost would be pretty good. You should be using the book or wand and leveling those. Unless you are trying some heavy build. No, I get that. I just feel like the wand doesn't do that much damage. Like, I feel like the wand flicks, I wasn't really... Like, if I go and do this, right, and use my wand... Yeah, no, I guess you're probably right. The wand probably does do more damage. It just didn't feel like it. What's your hat say? Can't read it. It says, make MMOs great again. Gotta make MMOs great again, man. Right now, if you're an MMO enjoyer, man, you've been in a lull period, which really sucks. You know, we haven't had a lot of great MMOs. All the MMOs that we've had have been, you know, that's why people are very reliant on old MMOs like World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy XIV, Guild Wars 2, ESO. Because, you know, games like New World have to be rushed out to the masses and have so much issues and problems that people just immediately never want to give it a second chance, and now we have another dead MMO in our hands. You know, or we have a lot of Korean MMOs that come out that are just pay-to-win garbage, and then if you like that kind of shit, great, but if you don't, well, I guess you're SOL, because, you know, those games have heavy monetizational practices of pay-to-convenience, pay-to-win, and it's just bullshit, you know? Like, me personally, like, I'm just sick and tired of it. I'm sick and tired of the monetization. And with Ashes of Creation, there is no pay-to-win. There is a cosmetic cash shop, and that's it. There isn't going to be any pay-to-win features or anything like that. You should grab the book too. Did you grab one? I did not grab the book. Is there a book in the starting area? Let me go and grab it real quick. Yeah, WoW Classic. I've actually been playing Cata Classic right now, to be honest with you. Where is the book? Oh, go inside. Okay. I have never seen the book. That's why I kind of wish that you can talk to an NPC and the NPC can check the right side of the floor. Longbow. Oh, God. See this flashbang? We need a...
We made a big mistake coming here, and now there's no way back.
Understand that Vera is our destiny.
Further in? Oh, right there, spellbook. And the spellbook is something that replaces the wand. Okay. So do you want to level both of them? I feel like that's going to be kind of tough, to be honest with you. No, just something to try. I know a lot of people like it because it AoEs, right? And I think it is definitely going to be like that second option. So you have your... Oh, shit, I'm going the wrong way. So you have your like one, which is, I think, probably more single target based. But then if you're doing a lot of like AoE, like mobs, like grinding and shit, the tome is probably the best thing to do in that regard. Back guard. I just want to hit level 2 real quick. There we go. Okay. So now we can put our point in the running here. And here is the first choice. People say you can go either into the frost side of things or you can go into the fire side of things. How can you play Kata and One Ashes of Creation literally opposite in game design? Well, because I'm a WoW player. I've been a WoW player for 17 years. And the reason why I've actually been playing Cataclysm Classic is because I mained a survival hunter for 10 years. And the old survival hunter with explosive shot and black arrow is not in the game anymore. I am playing that again out of sheer nostalgia. All right, Basin, thank you so much, dude. All right, so then we have Fireball or Firebolt. So I think most people choose Fireball. So I think I'm gonna try Fireball. And that's gonna be something you kind of just open up with, I believe. So if I click on here, do the Fireball. Oh yeah. We're definitely gonna be fireballing. What the? That's not even... Why did I do that? Alright, well, he's gonna die. Let me see. Kata, Cross Realm, Automatic Origin Finder. Got Firebolt 100%. Wait, you use Firebolt? Really? So you don't use Fireball? I just did a whole bunch of damage. All right, well, let's see what Firebolt. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I know what I'm getting into with Cataclysm. Like I said, I played that shit. I played every single expansion for World of Warcraft, Burning Crusade all the way to War Within. So I know exactly what I'm getting here. Level 25 mage here. Okay. I wonder why, like, you don't level with Fireball, because I'm willing to stand. Oh wait, does this guy shine my... You get 3 charges? I wonder if that's only in the other area where you get like the rare medallion, where you give it to the guy and he's like, hey, Goblin Slayer. All right, I'm going to go west to Lionhold or east to Samia's Hope. I'll need to watch out. All right. All right, so here we go. Here's the official.
Samaya's Hope welcomes all
Samaya's
who
Hope
seek to aid the Sunfire Consortium. Do you have your Gateway Medallion? Excellent. It may seem a banal token of bureaucracy, but the Gateway Medallions represent an important piece of all Varan's shared history. A reminder of the deeds we achieve when we work together. On that note, you should visit an Ember Spring. Follow the pool of essence within to a statue of a phoenix. Find it and return here.
I like the voice. Voice is fine, actually. Okay, so I gotta attune my essence. Here we go. I mean, I remember Firebolt being something that I don't remember if it felt good. I mean, I'll trust your judgment here, but all right, we got it tuned here. Let me see. Kata is basically the first retail expansion, not gonna lie. Yeah, it basically is. It's the start of when everything kind of fell down. Because I know Mr. Pandaria is coming out after Mr. Pandaria Classic. And I don't know. I want to play it because I want to play survival. But we'll see like how far I go. like I said, I'm just playing it in the in-between time to
You like strong? That's hold a moment.
okay, we got weathered oak here. Oh, let's go turn in back here. See, this is the thing. Now that I've attuned, there should be a spot here, like a number 1. And it's in the wrong area. Why is it over here? Is there another official here? Ah.
Have you attuned curious fonts of essence, aren't they?
I do
I
like
have little
this
doubt
though.
we'll come to
So
learn more about them and all the mysteries of this world in time.
that's nice, I guess. I kind of wish they, you know, it kind of showed both of the officials personally, but I'm willing to let that slide. Okay, so harvest the weathered oak. Where's weathered oak in this area here? Ah, okay. Let me see. True Firebolt doesn't feel as impactful as fire, but it's better 100 because 100% movement and instacast. Okay. Difference between kata and classic. You go to a chest but need to kill all the mobs around before opening, otherwise you get interrupted 10 times. Yeah, I can see that. I don't know, it's just nice playing survival again. Like, I miss that. I hate having survival hunter be a melee class. Like, that's, no one asked for it back in Legion. No one was advocating for survival hunters to be a melee class. Like, they just did it, like, without telling anybody. They just said, oh yeah, well, survival's changed to be melee, and everyone was like, what the fuck? And that was my main. Like, that's what I did. I played a hunter for so long and they screwed me over. It was really shitty.
Have you brought the timber?
I did? Oh, I gotta, where is, okay, that's the mining thing. Is it here? Okay. I'm so used to Lion's Hold when it comes to all this shit. Oh my god. All right. We got the lumber. Go back here.
5 of them.
The corroded zinc is here? Where? I don't think the zinc is here, but it's saying it's here. Bug. All right. Let me see. Quests. The part of the sweat of your... I'm surprised this isn't all hammered out by now. Like, we've been literally testing like the sweat of your brow quests for weeks. Like, it's kind of crazy that there's still like stuff that slips in the cracks like this. The part of the sweat of your brow quest where you have to mine corroded zinc is incorrect. Okay, so if it's not here, then where is it? All right, well, let's go explore. Check inventory. You might have some fragments already. Wait, how did I get the fragments? I didn't mine anything. I'm so confused. Like, oh wait, I couldn't mine anything. Oh my God. Vladis, you're a special person. A very special person. How can I mine anything if I didn't have the mining pick? Oh boy. The streamer you are watching right now, it is crazy. Let me see. It's really interesting to see a lot of people who have played retail WoW and never like its convenience features, like the thing that's supposed to keep and add new players over time. By the design standpoint of Blizzard, is just making veteran players lose their time overall thanks to these features. So this might be an unpopular opinion. Okay, so circle over here. I don't think those features is the issue. I think honestly there are some of those features that are an issue, but I think at large, I think the reasoning why a lot of players aren't what? They're down here. There we go. Well, that's not good. That should be more over here. Go back. Like when they added Group Finder in Wrath of the Lich King, or Dungeon Finder, I should say. Dungeon Finder, I don't really think was, and people like to say was the beginning of the end. I think in a lot of people's minds, like, and this is the thing I kind of tend to fear with Ashes of Creation, because by Cataclysm, or I would say even by Wrath of the Lich King, we were in the game already for 4 years, going to be 5. Like 2004, we got into Wrath of the Lich King in 2008, or 2009. Actually, no. So technically, we were in the game already 5 to 6 years by the time Lich King did that decision. Okay, over here. And you know, I also feel like Wrath peaked at that particular point in time because of Warcraft 3. So Warcraft 3 was one of those things that a lot of people played. I played it, and I think once we defeated the Lich King, I think just a lot of people felt done with it. Like, it was just, you go, you do your thing, you raid, and you get more gear, you raid the next patch. Like, I think the cycle already was getting kind of, not annoying, but just like old to people. And now that you defeated the big bad Arthas, it's like, what do I have to look forward to at this point? There is no big bad anymore. And I think that ultimately is what killed World of Warcraft. Everyone knew Arthas as the big bad, and I think they blew their load with Arthas. So that's my opinion. Okay, down here. That was the end of Warcraft lore. It really was. It was really the end of Warcraft lore. And I think just Warcraft for a lot of people. They beat the Lich King. They didn't feel the need to go and do anything. There we go. So that's fine. And I think especially because here's really the thing. People like to say like, oh, Ashes of Creation, or you know, World of Warcraft, you know, convenience killed Ashes of Creation. You know, Discord is a huge convenience, right? The very thing that every gamer pretty much has on their computer is a major convenience feature for every single game. that again, like you having to message and get in communities, you have to do that in Discord too. So, but Discord, it makes it really nice to have that kind of communication and text feature, like just built in, that every gamer uses, every gaming community uses, and it makes the games that we are playing that much better because of that convenience. So I don't really think convenience in everything is bad. I just think that the people that are in charge of making these MMOs have to know the convenience that is already there, right? Like, we don't need further convenience like outside of Discord. And I think that's why things like, looking for raid, like looking for group, they don't want that anymore, because we already have a guild. We already have things because of Discord. Discord does so much for people. The path to convenience is a really slippery slope, and I think it is a slippery slope, and the only person that can't go down that road is the developers, because I'm going to tell you something, that the players are slowly going to advocate for more quality of life features. And when you say quality of life, those are convenience features. That's what quality of life is convenience. So as because again, when you start playing a game long enough, you're going to start to think to yourself, well, why do I need to do this thing? Or why do I need to wait for this thing? I've waited for this thing for years. I feel like I've earned it. I've earned the right to instantly get it. Like, that's the thing that players are going to think to themselves in their heads. And I think it's really up to the developer if they're willing to, be flexible when it comes to stuff like that. So, I don't know. It's basically a wait and see kind of game. I think Steven and the team can do it personally. What the heck? Is that a quest? Let me see. Death lurks around, swallow you holes, and then yes, our brothers of Lionsold have lost the runes. Interesting. But yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those things that I think people have to be wary of. But I'm totally fine with it. I mean, I know for me, I just want a game that I can play for the next 15 years. I did that with WoW. I really hope Ashes of Creation can be that game. I believe they'll find that sweet spot between convenience and that is okay, and which will compromise the core identity of the game once implemented. I hope so. I hope so, because gamers will always tend to push the envelope. They will always try to make sure that they can get the thing they want. That's just how gamers are. I mean, it's not the gamer's fault. I mean, I think we've been conditioned to be that way. So I don't personally think it's a bad thing. It's just I think the reason why we kind of expect that or want that is because most games come out in a very sorry state. They come out in a very shitty place, to be honest with you. So we're always looking for ways as gamers to improve the thing and make it better. Why is it over here? They really need to get these markers down, man. Like, look at that 3,000 experience. Acnamer bracers, glint. Bam, level 3. Let's go. All right, so Fire Bolt gains a bonus 25 direct damage. It now applies stagger. Fireball gains 100% burning damage. That's crazy. Combustion. Instantly combust your target So should I get another ability? I think I should go with combust. Gamers will always optimize the fun out of the given the chance. At the end of the day, we got to keep the puzzle compelling. Yeah, I think as a developer, Planet Orf, I think it's one of the things that I think a lot of I don't have faith in a lot of developers. Not saying that I don't have faith in you guys. I mean, I became a content creator for you guys for a reason, but I just hope that the integrity can be maintained throughout the process and throughout the project. Like even when the full launch comes out, that there are certain philosophies that we have to know and we have to start to understand the slippery slope that can start coming from convenience, that can come from giving players that ease of, well, we're going to bypass that feature now, or we're going to make this feature from 6 hours to 1 hour, or, you know, like stuff like that. And again, it's not saying it's applicable to every single thing. Sometimes those things need to happen because certain systems can be very frustrating to use or to play, and that frustration just stems because the developer thinks that it's supposed to be that way. And I think there's also developer mindset of wanting it to be hard for the sake of being hard, and it should be hard because it should be a challenge, not because we're arbitrarily making it hard on purpose. And hard can be so many things. Hard can mean like it just takes a lot of time and it's just very annoying to deal with, and it's like, why is that annoyance there? It's like, oh, because we put it there, so why does it have to be there? Right? If you as a developer can't come up with the reasoning as to why it is the way it is, then you guys need to question, why is it like that? Because that's what we're going to question as the gamer, as the person trying to play this game. But if we understand the reason, we accept it, right? Like that's usually the thing. And sometimes developers like to give very shitty reasons as to why certain things are like that. And I think, you know, some gaming communities buy it, others don't. And I think Blizzard's community, when it comes to World of Warcraft, a lot of the times they just don't buy it anymore. They just don't, you know, they don't listen. Let me see. Convenience is like a drug. The more you drip feed it to them, the more they want more. Yeah. No, of course. All right. So we got that. We're level 3. Scorn. Who is Scorn? Oh, Scorn is level 3. Hello. I'm Scorn. All right. Well, let's go do some shit. Let me attune to this Ember Spring real quick. All right. Let's see. Shall we go here and kill goblins, or do you want to go to Coral Lock and kill goblins up there? Let me see. Can you zoom in a little bit in the game for a moment? Sure. Do you want to look at anything specific? Whatever you want. Okay. Oh. Well, let's go to Coral Lock. Because then we can be there for a little bit. Wait, where am I going? I'm an idiot. All right. All right. Just wanted to see better how the game is going. Oh, the game is going. I mean, it's like I said, right now they just put out some major updates. We finally have a friends list now. I have no friends, but it's okay. We'll definitely change that. Here we go. So, I mean, the game is going. I mean, it's doing its thing. I guess the instant casts are pretty good, but I feel like I have another person with me too. Let me see, next time don't spoil it, bro. Spoil what? What am I spoiling? Just kidding. I feel like there were some lighting changes they did over here in Korolok, because I know this right here and this right here was really it's like there's people here or something, because there's like all the mobs here are like dead. Why does it look like this? Oh, dusk is happening. I was like, it looks so like I feel like the lighting needs a lot of work still. Because I just feel like it just looks so weird. All right, I'm gonna have to get my health back. I should have actually gotten some rations, but it's okay. Exploit. Why would I be exploiting? Why would Vladis be exploiting? All right. What mob is he getting? Oh. Jesus. I feel like I'm just the one getting the brunt of everything. Dang, it's like I do one attack and it's like, all right, you have aggro now. All right. Sorry, what looks weird? The lighting. Like going into dusk, it just it looked really weird. I think it looks better over here, but it just for a while looked. Oh. see like right here, it's like almost like I look on my stream right now and it has like this tent over it, like this copper tent. It just looks a little weird, you know? Is this well, now that I have another person here, I think we should try to go to the place next to the Nickabre ruins and kill some like level 5 and 6. I mean, we may not be able to, but we can at least try. Let's see. All here. There we go. There we go. See, like how that is? Like I go in here. And it just looks better. Then we come up here. Wow, now it's like super bright. It's like, and now it's nighttime. That transition is a little rough. There's a defender right here. Might be a little too low for this. Oh, level 4 on my wand. There we go. See, now it's it's like super dark. I don't know. It's just that whole transition is kind of crazy. You're probably gonna have to I really want to try Fireball. Like, I know I have the 3 charges, but if I can open up with that, I'd rather just do that. So I wonder why there's a 13 there. I should have opened with the fireball. I don't want to get that flare. Now it has 10. Oh, it's at 9. That's interesting. See, now the lighting looks fine. Lighting looks great. I want to know why the transition to dusk and then to night is like, you know, like super hard. Like this looks way better. Holy crap. Remember how like bright this part was? Oh my God, it used to be like blinding. Yeah, I think the fire bolt is better. Oh, really? I just sat down an 8. I'm doing good, Oracle. How about you? We're just leveling a mage. Oh God. There we go. See, I feel like now that I got that, I probably need to get this too. Like that's gonna add a whole other bulk of damage. Yashido, dude, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Just going back to the game after taking a nap. I got that. Well, it's good to see you guys. feel like I haven't streamed in a bit, like as far as playing Ashes of Creation goes. Oh look, you dinged right before me. I probably have one more kill and I will ding myself. Where is this one? There we go. Bam. There we go. And then now I probably should get Shell. Shell might be the thing that I want to probably grab. I don't know. I think Blink might like get Shell and then Blink. Because I need some kind of survivability. Going to try to get my mining to journeyman this weekend. Nice, dude. Yeah, I got mine up to apprentice. I am like, I think I'm level like 18, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, that made a big difference. Oh, here. Feel the power. The power's coming. All right. I think a lot, because I know when I was talking to Rory yesterday, we were talking about like professions. We were talking about a whole bunch of things, but the one thing we're talking about is like how there's just this lull right now in the Ashes, like amongst content creators. I go into Discords too, and I'll see people like, you know, be like, oh, I'm not gonna play it, you know, until phase 2 now. Like I've done everything I wanted to do. And to be honest with you, I think that's healthy, man. Don't burn yourself out. Like, don't play this game unless you absolutely want to be doing this shit. Because I'll tell you this, trying to play a game that isn't meant to be played and is meant to be tested is a very frustrating process, especially when you are really like excited about the game, right? The potential game that of what it is. So anytime you get like Ashes isn't going anywhere, Planet Orf isn't going anywhere, Steven's not going anywhere, like take the time that you need to really, you know, give yourself like the kind of break that you feel like you deserve. You know, go play other games, go try Path of Exile 2, go play, you know, Vampire Survivors, go and, you know, just go do the things that make you happy, you know. Feel like let me see, then we got Magma Field, Fuse, Pyromania. So those are all the fire spells. I could have sworn mages were gonna have earth spells too. Did that change? Wait, Scorin, where'd you go? Oh. Ow. You can see in the fireball one taps, but the fire bolts are great to use. though everyone says. Yeah. I mean, it does feel pretty good to use because you have the potential chance to crit with them. So you have a one-time cast that's like 12 seconds long that can crit with another, you know, like I just did 150 damage right there. Oh god. Come over here, Scorn. We got to use the bridge trick. Oh. Don't die, Scorn. You gotta come over here. You gotta use the bridge. You gotta jump on and off the bridge. And he'll... like this. See? And then you get back on the bridge. Get back on the bridge. See how he does that? Get on the bridge. All right, get back. Oh god. Damn it. He brought another flare. Well, someone just healed me. I'm sorry, Scorn. I didn't know that that guy was going to bring another... Oh, wait, he's... Oh, no, he's not rezzing you. He's rezzing... He's rezzing the other guy. Damn. Got 1,800 experience for that. Okay, well I can wait for you, Scorn. I know you're probably... What is the res cooldown? Oh look, there you are. I think it's 30 seconds. Yeah, 30 seconds I think is the... Search the ruins and recover the lost records. Locate the Ashen Pyre, Gates of Warhelm, Lenneth Hall, Pools of Piercy, and Academium. I think that's over here. Like, I think there's like the different ones here. I haven't really done a lot of the quests, to be honest with you. Do you know what mage build you want? From what mages tell me, there isn't multiple mage builds to choose from. There's just the mage build. It's kind of like the fighter right now too. The fighter just has like it's kind of set like after you're level 25 and you have all your abilities, you just kind of push everything on cooldown. So it's not particularly exciting. I hope eventually we can get to the point of actually having builds for classes, but most people think that it's not going to happen until augments come in. I really hope that's not the case, because waiting till level 25 to have a second play style is kind of trash in my opinion. I think there should be different play styles, you know, that are available to you from the starting, not starting from the tree, but just like, you know, before you get to 25. And then all the augment system does is it places you deeper in that playstyle, you know, in a very, you know, specific way. That's what I hope happens, but we'll have to wait and see what actually occurs. So, I don't know. I mean, mages never tend to be anything that I gravitate to anyway. I am not traditionally a mage player. Have I ever been a mage player? Like, no, I usually play like a warlock, or, you know, I do like, necromancy, you know, shadow spells. Like when it comes to nature stuff like fire, lightning, ice, like it never really intrigues me as a player. So oh, the flare. The flare. Personally, I disagree. From what I have seen, there are two builds that eventually becomes one. I like the Shatter build myself. Well, I mean, as a non-mage player that has never played endgame for Ashes, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what the two... Like, I don't know what two playstyles that can be derived from everything here. I'm just kind of going off of like what I've heard other, you know, mage players tell me, but I know the bards can have a couple of different play styles. So, I mean, when you say play styles, it's like you're just using an ability that the other one isn't using, right? So you can really call that a play style. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. It's not like you're doing anything fundamentally different rotationally, you know, except for using another ability. But because to me, playstyles is something that, like, it changes the way you rotate your abilities. Like, there's certain interactions that you do, like you wait to, you know, because, let's say you do a very direct damage build compared to like a bleed build, right? So you want to leave your bleeds on for as long as possible, extend them. So that's a play style, right? Comparatively just to doing the most amount of direct damage possible. So, until they add more skills and that we have chosen between, then that's the only direct path. That's what Vlad means. Yeah, basically. I mean, it kind of sucks, but I hope we can get to that point, you know? Damn. I know mages hit really hard right now too, so... I mean, me personally, I'm probably gonna play in the phase 2 the ranger. I'm really considering like maining the ranger for phase 2 instead of the fighter. But I want to see if there's going to be any kind of changes happening for any of the classes. If the classes are all pretty much staying the same, I'm probably going to remain the ranger because I made the fighter all face round, so I already know what the fighter is all about. But we shall see. We shall see. Cause Shatter build uses ice and lightning spells first. There's a lot of AoE spells in it. I think that still lacks variety. Maybe add more passives and more skills along the way, maybe less skill points. No, I don't agree with less skill points. I just think you need to add more passives that actually change certain abilities and how those abilities play and interact. That to me is giving as much agency to the player to choose how they want to play is very important to me. The more you can do that, the better. And I like the skill point allocation. Apparently skill point allocation is going to get even worse, and worse not meaning terrible, but you're going to eventually have 250 points if we go by what Steven said. Because Steven said in the past that he wants to give you a talent point every fourth of your level bar. So once you get 25%, you're going to earn a talent point. You're going to earn another talent point, another talent point. Like that's what he has said in the past. Right now we don't have that because we don't have that many points and skills to allocate. But once we do, I mean, you know, I think that could be very interesting because that would mean 250 talent points from 1 to level 50. But who knows? Let me see. Maybe that will be kind of fixed with the second class. That probably won't be like Arcage. I don't know. I mean, I didn't play Arcage. I don't know the kind of issues that Arcage players faced with like talent builds, or from what I know, they said that out of like the 256 classes, only 9 of them were basically viable, meaning that if you played a certain non-viable build, you were basically trolling. And I really hope that's not the case. All right, now that we're level 4, I think we could probably wait till we hit level 5. Want to buy heroic Weeping Hollow planks. See, the lighting looks really good now. Like, it looks stellar. Like, I know it's nighttime, but I think it looks really good. Oh, the war between the Order 2 and the Order has ended 5-2. Interesting. Let me have 3 choices per skill, and let me augment each of those skills to the point where I'd like to have hundreds of playstyles in one class. I mean, I think that is the goal. I just don't know if realistically if we're gonna have something like that. Yeah, the Nightbox is beautiful. Yeah, no, it is. I think developers really did a great job with the Nightbox. I hope they don't stop personally though. I really want there to be more stuff in the sky, whether it's at nighttime or even daytime. And again, if we you know, we watched earlier this week the 5.5, the Unreal Engine 5.5 update, and what that update brings to Unreal Engine developers, man, it would be really awesome for Intrepid to get 5.5 underneath their belt, because that's going to help their entire skybox greatly, like to a really, really, really good point. What the heck? Why does it require line of sight? I was right in front of the... Don't worry, we're not done yet. Yes, you are, Planetdorf. You guys are already done. The game is 100% finished. I mean, I don't know if you guys, I mean, I am 100% sure that you guys know what's in 5.5 Planet Orf, but I just think that the tools that are there, megalights, the two main features, megalights and the skybox, dude, that'll help you guys out so much. Holy shit. That will be huge for optimizing the game, because lights and lighting eat up performance like ain't nobody else's business. And if you can get the lighting, you know, like out of the box, like so to speak, like from just like, you know, using mega lights, you can do some really cool shit with mega lights. And actually from the gamers, like from the client side, get very good optimization. Like that's just like, why would you not do that? You know, lighting is such a big deal in games. Lighting makes or breaks a game. It just does. And if you can have really nice lighting, man, it's gonna make a, I think, a very like visually impressive game. But because of the server mesh, it may be an issue. It could be an issue, or, you know, I think, especially when it comes to innovation, I really hope that Intrepid does weigh the pros and cons of updating like their clients and stuff like that. But I don't know how 5.5 isn't something to isn't something to upgrade to. Like it would be a no-brainer in my mind. Like, dude, there's some really good features there, and there's other shit too that they can use. But I think the two main ones that I'm thinking of is Mega Lights and the Skybox. Like those are just like, wow. As a dev myself, I can't even comprehend how to fix that. I don't know either. But all I'm talking about for me is more as a gamer. I want visually impressive lighting, and I want it to be really well optimized. They can get that with 5.5. Now, could they achieve that without 5.5? Absolutely, but it's going to take way more work. Like that's the downside of it. It's going to take way more work on their part because they're going to have to literally do everything by hand. Like that's how lighting works currently right now, is you have to really play with all of like the lighting features. But Mega Lights just does a lot of the work for you, and they would save a lot of time. At least with the lighting part of it. Would they save time in the transitioning from 5.4 to 5.5? Maybe not. But again, this game is years away. That's why I'm like, I think putting those kind of features in the game is more of a priority than just not updating because we don't want to update anymore. That's just my opinion personally. You can see all the source code is written, and surely shifting between the various updates of UE5 is just a click away. Just like copy, paste, save data and other stuff. No one would know. Well, and I think the transitioning of going from Unreal Engine 4 to Unreal Engine 5, I think, was the biggest transition. From what some developers have told me, is that transitioning up the point scale, meaning going from like 5.1 to 5.2, it still requires some work, but nowhere near as much work as going from like 4 to 5. So again, I just want, you know, I just want them to have the tools necessary, personally. Oh shit, it's a shaman. Don't die, Scorn. Oh my god. Whew. Oh my god. Alright, where can I rest? That was like... barely got through right there, guys. Barely. But yeah, I want them to have all of the stuff, all of the good stuff. And sometimes a lot of that stuff takes a little bit of sacrifice. You know what I mean? But I feel as a gamer, I would just want that stuff. And I think as a developer, I think they would want the back-end tools. I mean, dude, when you saw Megalights and how just you literally clicked a button and it just did it. And then it's just now, once you click the button, like working with each individual lighting source. It's just, it's crazy. Planet Rifty, thank you so much for stopping by. Stopping by, man. Have yourself a good night, man. Are you on fire still? Yes, I am. Hey, Scorn, let's go back up to the Brea ruins, or the Nika Brea ruins. Let's see if we can kill some of those other... Now that we're level 4. We're about to be level 5, so once we get level 5, like, we'll definitely be able to be there. But since there's people already here... But yeah, Megalights is cool, but keep in mind that's just for one instance, so figuring out how to do that without conflicting with the other server workers would be rough. Well, here's my thing. Imagine how rough it is right now without Megalights. That's my thing. And maybe I'm wrong, but if lighting works in a server worker by server worker way, imagine all the work they need to do just without that kind of feature. You know what I mean? In Ragnarok Online, there was a skill called Magnetic Earth, land protector, that made an AoE field that cleansed and protect that field from any magical and AoE stuff, like that poison pool. Oh, that's really cool. I really like, as a mage, I can do all of my spells instantly, or like on the, on the run. But dude, coming from World of Warcraft, it's such shit gameplay for me just to sit there and not feeling like I have to turret my way up there. It's so bad. I don't know. I just feel like in a lot of ways I'm just done with WoW. Like mentally. Like I'm just mentally done. Alright, here we go. Really? There's the arsonist. I think we're all done with WoW. Yeah, some more than others. Taken enough abuse from them for years now. I think we all have. Like, I just, I still play. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I've been playing Cata Classic, but that's why I want this game to come out. Like, and I think of all of the systems that are in Ashes of Creation, like, once the game is out, and I'm like, God, I would play the shit out of this game if everything, like, if all the features were present, like, everything was good to go. Like, WoW would just be an afterthought in my head. Like, it wouldn't even be a thing. But kill him. There we go. I started in Wrath. I technically started in vanilla, but I started very late in vanilla. I started in October of 2006. That was when I created my account. So January of 2007 is when Burning Crusade came out. So I played vanilla for like the last 3 months. So wow, a waste of wattage. Yeah. Waste of pixels. Another arsonist right there. I couldn't start in classic even though I wanted to. I had dial-up. I had friends of mine that played World of Warcraft on dial-up back in the day. Like, WoW inherently ran surprisingly well on dial-up. Like, I mean, it wasn't amazing, but it was doable. Let me see, where do I go? Deadly finishers deal 5 more base damage. Weapon combo damage is increased 1% per application of burning shield, up to 3%. Ooh. I feel like this is actually, like, 3 points in here would be really good. Let me see. I forgot to switch my phone number to the FA. I lost my Blizzard account and my Discord. I cried for my Discord account, but didn't have a single tear for my Blizzard account. That sucks. Yeah, I have all of my, like, if I have an if the application I have, like, because I have it with Blizzard, I have it with, if I can do the 2-factor authentication, I do it immediately. Because I had my Blizzard account stolen, like, what was it, back in, I think it was Cataclysm, actually. Oh, damn. Ah. And ever since then, I was like, fuck that. I'm gonna, if there's 2-factor authentication, I'm just gonna do it. Do you know Ranger rotation? So you basically want to use your focus shot, and you want to get concentrated. So you want to get both of the passive points with your focus shot. You want to get to have 2 charges of it, and then you want to get where it zooms in and does the piercing damage or whatever. And then you want to get headshot as well. And then of course you have your barrage. So I think those 3 should be like what you should be doing. Dude, I need to get... What server am I on? I am on the virus server. I am on the virus server. All right, right here. Bam. Oh, what's this? Illuminate. Oh, that's that ability. Okay. Turn off. Okay. There we go. Shell. Definitely gonna get shell. Let me see, like a mini tournament held within a major tournament. Oh, I like the idea of a future mini tournament held at a future major gaming event that is classic hardcore WoW. Just give hope to the future of the MMORPG gaming and to pay my respects. What's up? What's like your content? Which server next phase? So right now I'm still waiting on my guild. I think it might be Resna, but it depends on wherever Axiom is going. I know there's some guilds that are kind of shifting servers. So wherever Axiom is going to be headed, I'm going to be there. So whether that's Resna, Vira, Lenneth, you know. Oof. Let's get this assassin. Arsonist over here. Ow. Damn it. All right, we probably need to go back to Semia's Hope. I got to get more rations. Probably got to repair too. I was on Cactus for a while, but I logged in again on my tune, and the server seemed less populated than Vira. Yeah, Vira, a lot of people have been on Vira, actually. I think the two most populated servers, I think, right now are Lenneth and Vira, in my opinion. So... Philip McCracken, dude, thank you so much for the sub on YouTube, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope you're enjoying the stream so far. Like a quick whenever hardcore tournament in the month from now. So actually, what I'm gonna try to do for Ashes, and I still got to set up like sub goals and everything like that, but I actually want to set up a stream where my stream is basically kind of playing my class. And if you sub, like for each sub that that gets donated to my channel, I'm gonna spin a wheel, and it could either be a good thing that happens to my character or a bad thing that happens to my character. I think that might be fun. Because I'm thinking like, especially for these last couple of weeks before, you know, phase 2 happens, just thinking about stuff to make it a little bit more interesting. Oh, let's see if we can kill these wolves. That way we can get the, bad thing, like what? I was thinking as a bad thing to basically number my gear. And then, so one of the bad things could be to delete a piece of gear off of my character. And then I would roll, and then I would basically spin another wheel and see what number it is. And depending on what number it is that it lands on, I just delete that item from my inventory. You know? Yeah, like a wheel of fate, basically. I'm still thinking of like what good things that I can like I can do for my character. But yeah, I'm still kind of workshopping like certain ideas. Wait. I was like, does this guy have stuff to sell? There's 26 wolves out of 30. No, usually the wolves are spawning like really quickly. Like, why? There was a wolf over there. There's one wolf left. Wow, there we go. 2,800 experience. Very nice. I think that'd be rolling a wheel to see where to go would be cool. This game's map is very interesting. You could make like a tarot deck from D&D. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Like basically spin to see like where I go, and you know, go to those places. I'll maybe play in Greg here, and we have to upgrade you stuff, your bank, and crush your progress. Yeah, I mean, basically, like, you know, like even choose like what kind of gear I wear, right? Like if I'm a fighter, like I can basically do like a spin or whatever to see like what weapon I choose to equip or whatever. I think that'd be kind of fun. Swap movement keys from WAD to Yak. Oh my god. I love MMO game. My first MMO was Perfect World. I hope Ashes does good. I think Ashes will do good if they continue to work diligently on it and not rush. I think Ashes of Creation will be a great game. That's why I've always said that this game is still years away from release, because there's still so much to be done. Literally so much to be done. So I don't want them to rush it. We can take the wheel of the ship for a bit and just see what happens. Yeah, exactly.
Take care out there.
There has to be a vendor here. Do you guys know where the vendor is here? I know where there is in Samia's Hope. What will be the downside of a mage with heavy gear in this game? Such a thing impossible. Well, yes. So the downside of a mage being in heavy gear is that heavy gear gives you physical mitigation. So you are more prone to magical attacks. If you were a mage in light armor, then you actually have more magical defense. Oh, the vendor right here. Wow, it actually let me do it. Let's put it here. Oh. I know where in Lyle's, but not Samuel's Hope. Yeah, apparently I found it. So there's the vendor here. There's a storage clerk here. Like, outside of this, I don't think I need to have my Waygate medallion anymore. Like, once I have it, like, I'm kind of good. I really hope they add a mount tab. I'm just saying, Intrepid, please. This is a convenience thing that I'm asking for, guys. I'm asking for a convenience thing. Please give us a mount tab, because I love mounts. Everybody loves mounts. I don't want to have my mount or my item inventory cluttered with like 6 mounts that I love. Just give me a mount tab. That way I can collect mounts. People like collecting mounts in games. That's just what we like to do. I think Master Crafter one day can tune your gear for you. So one day having a mage focus heavy armor is doable, but not sure as of yet though. No, definitely not as of yet. But I could see that there can be some shenanigans in place in the future to add some stuff, but so there's light armor, medium armor, and heavy armor. Heavy armor is physical mitigation. Light armor is magical mitigation. Medium armor is a kind of a mixture of the two. It's like a jack of all trades, right? So it's not as much physical mitigation, not as much magical mitigation, but it's kind of like in the middle. So that's how that works in this game. And also in this game, you can wear whatever you want. You can wield whatever weapon you want. There are no restrictions. So, yeah, it doesn't make sense to get them out on inventory. Yeah, I know I just want my own tab. I like, if we have a whole tab for quest items, which I have yet to see a single quest item like that I've done yet, but I haven't done a lot of quests. So to be fair, I think we can have another tab that's for mounts, right? Like, it just makes sense to me. Like, why not? I would love to make a bard or a mage that will use heavy gear to protect from physical damage. Well, and again, like, and you might need physical damage in certain scenarios. And in other scenarios, like a tank, I think the fact that as a tank, you might need both a good magical, like a light armor set and a heavy armor set is kind of cool. Because depending on where you're going, there could be more magical casters there that could almost one-shot people, even a tank. So you want to have some magical mitigation as a tank, right? And the fact that you have that flexibility to do that is kind of cool. You might want a mixture of both. You might want like half of your armor pieces to be light armor, the other half to be physical. So that way you have like the best of both, right? So it really ultimately just depends. I like how flexible this game's armor system is, as well as its other systems. So wait, where's my... There we go. I'm like, where's my freaking horse? All right, so now that we are here... Oh, we can go to right here. In Arcage, that was possible, probably in Ashes 2. I see a lot of Arcage and Guild Wars in this game. Oh yeah, well, Arcage and Lineage 2 are those games were... Like, Steven was very inspired by those games to make Ashes a creation. So I have no doubt in my mind that there is going to be a bunch of similarities of, you know, maybe not Guild Wars 2. I know there's some people that are very big Guild Wars 2 fans have played Ashes, and they're like, yeah, there's a lot of inspiration from Guild Wars 2. But I think Lineage 2 and Arcade are the biggest influences by far. So. Oh. Okay. This way. I feel like this transition right here is so rough. See how light it gets? And maybe it's because of the snow or something, but it's so like rough. Like I feel like a little like blinded by it a little bit. I think it's safe to say that Ashes of Creation is the love child of the MMO, of all the MMORPGs before it. Yeah, I never played Lineage, but I played Ragnarok Online in that time. Good times. Yeah, I've never played a lot of the older MMOs. Again, I played WoW back in 2006. I was a mono gamer for a long time. Like WoW was basically my everything because I didn't need to do anything else. I didn't need to try other MMOs because WoW was just, all of my friends were in WoW. All I knew was WoW. It was not saying pointless or anything like that, but I just I didn't need to go anywhere else. So I never played a lot of other MMOs. So I just basically just stayed in that community for a long time. I'm excited to see how much more they improve on the combat. Yeah, and again, the combat is super solid. It is ridiculously fun to push buttons in this game, and it's only going to get better. Like, combat's going to get tighter, it's going to get more efficient, animations, sounds are going to get better. So we're in good hats, guys. See, and then it gets all like weird tinted. It looks like a yellow. Oh, come on. Altered Minds? I see you got a flying mount already. Yeah. Green poop. All right. See, it just takes a while for like the night sky, like the daytime to set, and it's like this weird transition from like daylight to nighttime. But I feel like once it settles in nighttime, it's really good. But I think the transitions still need a lot of work. Wow, are people already all here killing shit? Half of my guild wants to try the impossible and get Jova to level 4 first. Oof. I feel like especially in phase 2, the nodes that are probably going to get the most action is going to be Winstead and Marilith. Like, I don't know how they're going to try to balance that. It's going to be really interesting. Of course. Damn, 239? Jesus Christ. Jesus. It's a good thing I got rations now. Oh no. These are crazy level 11 spiders. Shit. Run, Scorn. Run. Oh god. Why would they put an event that's like such a high level? Well, can't exactly do that right now. Also, sorry for my misspelled stuff. I'm from Brazil. English is not my first language. I'm used to more talking English. Yeah, dude, no problem, man. Like, you're totally fine. Bro, I speak English for a living and I still can't even speak it right. You're in the right place, man. Here, Scorn, give me 1 second, all right? I'll be right back. Okay. Well, guys, looks like I'm gonna have to bail out. So my wife's going to bed, so I'm gonna basically watch the little one for tonight. And I mean, I guess I can continue streaming, but it's just like if she wakes up and shit, I'm gonna have to, you know, go attend to her. And sometimes it's like a minute, sometimes it could be 30 minutes. So I just don't want to have if anything does happen to, you know, like I'm just going to be MIA from the stream for 30 minutes, you know what I mean? But I really appreciate you guys coming on. Tomorrow I will be streaming again. I don't know when, like I'll have to talk to my wife to see when I can stream or not. But yeah, we'll probably continue the mage. Maybe get to level like 10, maybe. I don't know. We'll just see. Please be the BR ambassador for L2 and plead for the Hugh army to leave L2 alone. Thanks for hosting the community. Dude, yeah, Yashida, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate you guys for watching. Let's see. I think Roar is still streaming. Or Pockets is streaming. Let's go raid Pockets. I think he's going to be doing some caravan stuff. All right, guys. Have a great night. See you guys tomorrow.